What's up, y'all? It's Mir. I'm back with another video. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about us as people. Now, a lot of times, it's a lot of things in this world that is viewed as a distraction, right? And then be saying that it's for a reason. It's a reason why people tell you to stay away from certain things. If you want to succeed, now this could be in any part of your life, sports, school, work, getting money. It's a lot of different things that people try to achieve, and it's a lot of distractions that people believe are, just to name a few, having fun. Fun is looked at as it's a huge distraction. It's something that if you have too much of it, you won't be focusing on what you really need to focus on. If you're trying to have too much fun, then it's not enough time to have serious time. It's not enough time for you to focus on the thing that you need to truly focus on. And the reason for that is because when you're having too much fun, then you're not worried and you're not focused on the task at hand and the things that you truly do need to be focused on. Another thing that people say a lot of times that can distract you are your friends. Now, your friends, obviously, those are the people that you're having fun with. Those are the people that you're hanging out with. Those are the people that, if they're not on top of what they're supposed to be doing, then you possibly might not be on top of what you're supposed to be doing. Why? Because when they're having fun and they're doing the bad things in life, then sometimes people will follow what their friends are doing because that's what they see. A lot of times people don't come from terrible households, but they end up doing wrong things and doing things that are against what is right in society and what's right against God because their friends do it. If you see your friend go take something out the store without paying for it, you might do it. You might do a lot of different things. If you see your friends go ding dong ditch, you might do it. If you see your friends having fun and doing things they're not supposed to, you may do it. Another huge thing that people talk about all the time are relationships. You dealing with the opposite sex, you dealing with a girl, you dealing with a guy, and you really like them, then a lot of the times your focus becomes that other person. It becomes the people that you really care for, because as humans and as people here, we really do care for a lot of things when it comes to what our spouse wants. It's human. You want to make the person that makes you feel special also feel special. And at a certain point, for some people, they can get so wrapped into that other person that they forget who they are. They forget what they're here to do and their purpose and the things that they want to do. And that's normal. Another thing that people worry a lot about are drugs. Obviously, weed, pills, different things like that. You start doing drugs and whatnot, then you'll focus hand in hand on that. And we all know how a slippery slope that is. Also, with alcohol. Alcohol is another thing that goes along with drugs and drinking a lot. You start to become different. You start to do things differently. If you get addicted to alcohol or you get addicted to drugs, then you start to lose yourself in the bottle. You start to do things that you wouldn't do possibly because you want to get this liquor, you want to get these drugs because it makes you feel good. A lot of the times, the reason why people do things and they fall off of what they want to do is because of what? It's because they want to feel something. And alcohol, drugs, relationships, friends, fun, they all work hand in hand to make you feel good and make you feel like this is something that you need to do. Because who in the world doesn't want to feel good? I know I want to feel good, and I'm pretty sure the person viewing this wants to also feel good. So it goes hand in hand with that. And all of these things are valid, and there are plenty of other things. These are just my top 5 things that I viewed and I hear all the time. But the honest truth is, the thing that distracts you the most is you. Nothing that you do in life can distract you more than yourself. You can do all of these things. You can have as much fun as you want. You can hang out with your friends as much as you want. You can be in any type of relationship. You can do any type of drugs. You can drink any type of alcohol, any amount of alcohol that you want to. But always remember that none of these things are being forced upon you. If you decide to do it in excess, then it's going to affect you. If you decide to have too much fun and focus on fun, fun did not take you away from what you were supposed to do. You took yourself away. If you hang out with your friends too much, if you deal in relationships with your partner too much, if you do too many drugs, if you drink too many alcohol, all of these things are your fault. You did that. And we lose sight, and we lose, a lot of the time, we lose a sense of knowing when we put our main focus on the actual acts that we do instead of what made us do the acts. I'll give you an example, right? It's a lot of people who go to college and they like to have fun. They like to go to parties. And people will start to fail their classes. And I've had friends who, at the end of the semester, they'll end up being so far below that they can't catch up. And now they have to do a whole nother semester, and they have to might do even a whole nother year to catch up and get back to where they were at before. Why is this? They'll blame the parties, and they have blamed the parties before and in the past. And as they gotten older, they realized that it was never the party in itself that was the problem. It was them. Because I was going to these same parties, I was doing these same things that they were doing, but I wasn't so consumed in the party that it didn't affect me the way that it affected them. It only affected them more than me because they allowed it to. The only person that can affect you more than the thing itself is you. You cannot be affected by something if you don't allow it to affect you. You can lose yourself in doing these things, but if you don't, then it won't affect you. I want to put an emphasis on that for anybody that's going through anything. Remember, if there's something that you want to do, it's on you to do it. If you can't do it, it's because you didn't do it. Now, it's obviously certain things that you can't get away from, but for the most part, when dealing with things that you go through on a day-to-day as a kid or as a young adult, if it's something that you truly want, but it's things that's in the way of it, and these are things that you can't control, remember, your controllables are controlled by you and you only. You don't have to do anything that you don't want to do in your controllables if you don't want to do them. So focus and realize that the things that's messing your life up is you doing it, and the things that you do to enhance your life is also you doing it. You are in control of your own destiny and your own goals and your own life. So make sure that you always remember that the next time you think and you realize that it's a distraction in your life, it's only a distraction because you allowed it to be that. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's from my eyes to yours. I'll see y'all in the next one.